What's up, manga fans, and welcome back to another review of Hajime no Ippo, this week's chapter 1120, Birth of a Conqueror. So, first things up, this chapter was fairly short this week, and that was due to Morikawa unfortunately falling ill. So, I'm not sure if we can expect a chapter next week. Preferably, I'd prefer him to get his rest and recover because he's human in the end of at the end of the day. It's not something he should be forcing himself to do if he's not feeling well. He is getting on, in life in terms of his age, and making a manga is not exactly something easy to do. It's not, and it does tax on the body. So yeah, I'd rather him just take a break rather than produce any more chapters. So all the best to him, and I hope he recovers soon. But yeah, as I said, for this chapter, it was fairly short, so there wasn't really much to go on about. But it was enjoyable to see, Takamura's I might as well say glorifying his unstoppable warpath, because it seems at this point we can expect that he's going to be the invincible character that won't be defeated. I think he's going to, go throughout his entire career undefeated, and I don't think it's far fetched for this to happen, as in real life, there has been several champion boxers who have gone through, their entire career undefeated. Mayweather was one of the most recent ones, so it's not so far fetched to expect Takamura to, achieve this kind of feat. But that's kind of where the line draws, because Takamura has taken some severe damage in this match, and he's taken some in previous matches, like with the Brian Hawk one. And obviously, in real life, this is something that would either cripple a boxer into retirement, put them in a vegetative state, or straight out kill them. So, it's kind of ridiculous for him to kind of carry on boxing like that, taking those kind of hits, and then, still being all right, walk it off afterwards. But in the end, this is an anime manga, so that kind of ridiculousness and far-fetched kind of look on boxing is, expected. It's kind of like, the Rocky films where they just literally wail at each other and then they're still okay afterwards. But as I said, with the six weights divisions, conquering all of them, it pretty much seems like he is definitely going to do it. He's already done two. He's got three world title belts under him, the junior middleweight. He's got two of the middleweights now, WBA, WBC, and he doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon. So um, the only thing I can think right now for him is he has to move up to super middleweight. There's pretty much nothing more he could do in the middleweight unless he's going to go after another belt in that weight class. So yeah, as I said, it was a very short chapter. I did like Cam the kind of throwbacks with Kamigai basically fixing up Takamura's hair into his iconic pompadour style, so he can, basically look the part before he takes to the stage and either gives his speech or just roars in glory. But there was also one thing I wanted to point out. I'm not entirely sure if Morikawa is once again hinting at the retinal eye detachment thing, but it seemed very peculiar that his right eye was covered throughout the entire chapter. Takamura's right eye literally was shadowed out or covered by hair. I'm not sure if this is a hint for us to notice, like, yeah, his eye condition is going to be brought back up, or is this just another red herring that Morikawa was teasing us with, and there's nothing wrong with Takamura's eye at all? Could just be for visual effects, and it's just shadowing out one eye to make him look, more epic than usual. So yeah, that's one thing that kind of makes me a bit concerned about is Takamura's eye. Um, in the Obviously in the future, is it actually a detached retina? But no, other than that, as I said before, I don't think he's going to be defeated. I think he's definitely going to finish the series, as I said, on an undefeated world champion, conquering all of the six weight classes that he's aiming for, and he's pretty much the beacon of Japan and inspiration for people like Ippo to, how to be a boxer, because this match is pretty much showing Ippo he needs to be a monster if he wants to be a contender on the world stage. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen now on. Takamura has proved once again that he's the monster of the series, and he can do, as I said, Takamura can do anything. So hopefully Ippo can learn from this, and I'm curious to see what we're going to see next. Will we see another training camp for Ippo, or whatever else Morikawa has got in store for us. Um, One last thing before I obviously close off. If there was anyone confused about the whole Takamura having three belts, yeah, one of them definitely is from junior middleweight division, and yes, he has relinquished that title. He's no longer the junior middleweight champion, but boxers are allowed to keep the physical belt. They create a new one for the next champion. So when Takamura retired from that division and went up to middleweight, he left a vacant title, but the belt was his. So they make another belt for the two contenders to fight for. It's a very common thing in boxing. It's just like trophies for all other athletic sports. I mean, sorry, I'll reference Mayweather again, but it was something that popped up. Mayweather had 22 belts, so it's not uncommon in boxing, as we've seen lots of boxers who have tons of belts in their home. So yeah, that's pretty much all Takamura's showing off, that he's got three world title belts, and that's basically showing off his dominance. So yeah, that's more or less it. This chapter will pretty much showcase that Takamura can do anything. He's going to most likely conquer all six weight classes. So you guys, as usual, if you enjoyed this chat, if you've got any predictions or anything, let me know in the comment box below, and I'll speak to you guys next time. Take care.